Hey, October Daily Friends, we are back with day, it will be day 13. This will be day 14. So we are back with day 14. This didn't happen on day 14, but we don't have to. Oh, that is very misprinted. All right, so the beginning of that video started out way differently than what I want it to be now. So the part that you're seeing right now, I'm just cutting out. So I'm just showing you all the pieces and how I printed this all wrong. So I had to go back and reprint it. But this spread is going to be a one that I'm just putting in here that my son came home with a picture of Jason after watching his spooky movies. And I don't really have any way of putting it in here. I've seen a couple of different ways now, and it was just a small one. So I figured what better way and quicker way than just to print out a picture, put it on the back, punch some holes in it, and throw it into a, album. Like I said in the beginning or in other videos, I am bogging down in this at this point in this project pretty badly. And I think that's because I did all those foundation pages and then didn't use them in the beginning. So I was like doing a lot of work in the beginning instead of just getting some pages done, and just got behind. Along with baseball took a little bit more time of my life than I thought it was going to. So, everything put together. So there we go. I actually ended up putting that card on the wrong side that I wanted to, but it doesn't matter too bad, guys. So I'm just cutting out my journaling that I reprinted because I think actually I forgot a whole word, and the journaling from the other page that I had, I didn't want to waste any more time or any more paper, sorry. Just to fit in that 2x2 pocket from the candy spread. So I was trying to use that up. I also just didn't have a spread to use that 2x2 page in. So this was kind of perfect so I could just add just a smidgen, a little bit of journaling, throw this drawing in there. It was in there. I'm not going to lose it, which in most cases I do. I just lose, or it gets thrown away, or something gets spilt on it of these. So I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to punch the holes. It even has like his little handwriting on it, so I definitely didn't want to lose it. So there will actually be another spread in day 19, I believe, where my son is drawing again, and we're actually both drawing, and I put that in this scrapbook also. So yeah, I kind of love putting these. So now I'm just making a tab. I'm using 2 of the phrase stickers to make a tab for this, just so that you have a place to pick it up. And you know that this is 1. And finishing that up. Sometimes I wish that these tags didn't have such a base. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes they go way too low. Or stick up way too high, whatever you want to kind of call it. So I stick them down really low. I don't know. Anyways. All right, there we go. And then I flip it over and realize, oh, you know what? I was supposed to say happy Halloween, not Halloween happy. But it is what it is. So moving on. Now I just need to fill in the 2 empty spots on that shaker page that didn't have anything. And I was using this. I think I was stamping this way earlier for the Freak Shakes. Yeah, that's what it was. And didn't like how it was coming out because I still needed a title, so I didn't want to put words on top of words pretty much. So I kept it in case I might be able to use it later, and voila, here we are using it later. So using my Close to My Heart inks, I just kept on typing out that Happy Halloween stamp, which is from the Allie Edwards Stories by the Month stamp set, to put my number on, which is right here, as you can see in this amazing number organization box, whatever you want to call it, because I am going to do, and I didn't have black, so I am going to do a little heat embossing. I have not done this in a very long time, but a little trick right there is to catch everything in a coffee filter so that you can put it right back in there. And yeah, it came out perfect. It was this black has some color in it, which I don't love, but you can barely see it. So but yeah, so there you go. There's that little trick where you put everything right back in and close it up before I spill it, because I definitely will. And then just a little bit of heat embossing to set that. There we go. I do that to a lot of my numbers that I don't have the right color for, especially during December daily, of course. So I'm just going to put that right on that 2x2 square with a little bit of red line tape. Put another one of those squares with the Happy Halloween. I think I actually go back and restamp a little bit, so you see that bottom and that top square has nothing in it on this side. So I just grab another piece of that stamped paper and throw that in there. So there is day 14 done, simple and easy. Just that didn't take me very much time, and I think we're gonna move on to day 15 in this video. Right, here we go, moving right on to day 15. So this is just a story about us sneaking into Spirit Halloween while my oldest was at practice. It was right next door, and this little guy definitely takes every opportunity to make it to the Spirit Halloween store, and we just hadn't been this year. So here I'm putting some double-sided tape down, actually on the wrong side of what I'm going to be doing. So you're going to see me peel this back up very quickly, because I was like, oh shoot, this stuff is not very forgiving. So I was actually kind of surprised that it went down so good. And then I'm going to turn that around and put some double-sided tape on the other side. Actually, I'm going to put it on this so that I can then press it down. So I am going to line that other side here in a minute with some filler paper, but of course we needed to get this done. So again, I wanted this to be super simple. There wasn't much of a story. It was just about us going and him pretty much talking me again into getting him something that he did not need. But I am going to pull out that Vicky Boutin paper, color story paper. Again, I absolutely love this paper. But it was a good spot for just my number. And you will see that I kind of pull out a few tags. There we go. I'm going to cut this down here real quick. Just measuring where I want to see how much of that like orange paper do I want to see. So that's kind of what I was doing there. I think I had to do that in the other one, because obviously this is a 12 by 12 paper and I don't need the whole thing. So all right, so that came together pretty quickly. I am going to choose my number, which I end up using just some thickers. There you go, my huge pile of thickers. Choose some more simple thin ones. And then I'm going to go through all of my embellishments, and because I just thought that that top was a little plain, but I didn't have embellishments from the the Halloween market that kind of went up there. I didn't really have a title for this page either. I was letting the title be Spirit Halloween. I think it's pretty obvious that with the Spirit Halloween, where we're at, what we're doing. He just is obsessed this year with Jason. And so, yeah, so I pick out two little tags, again, from the Tracy Reed October Moon kit, and used those. So I used that, and then I think I used one that says, like, Happy Halloween, or what does it say? And that one actually is, yes, Spooky Halloween. That one actually is from the Halloween market set. And put those in there with a little brad so that they can kind of move around. Thank goodness I had not taped that all down yet. And the reason why I hadn't taped that all down yet was because I was going to make a little tag here, which you're going to see, and try and slip that in there to hide a little bit of journaling, but it didn't fit. It was too big, and I had already written my journaling on it, so that didn't work. So we just are going to kind of slide that in between the two pages when I put those together. at the top. So you'll see that in day 16, which will be in the next video. But yeah, so that was the end of this one. Thank you guys again so much. Thank you guys so much for all of the support and all of the sweet comments. And I just appreciate all of you so much. With this project, it has definitely been a daunting one, but I think it's gearing me up pretty darn well for December daily. Oh, you just seen that I made another mistake. I love showing you guys my mistakes. I put the tape on the wrong side of the darn paper. I love showing you guys my mistakes. Everybody's not perfect, and I don't need to edit those out. So, all right. Talk to you guys soon. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.